talk about the 5 techniques that I use to survive financially as a single mom while starting my own business with no job, besides the business, of course. Okay, the first way that I financially survived being a single mom while starting a business is number one, house hacking. I'm pretty sure you hear this term a lot more now, house hacking, because it's actually a real estate strategy that people use to quickly purchase, well, pay off their first home with other people, basically renting the rooms in their house to someone else to help pay the bills in the house. Okay, so I lived with my best friend for a little bit over a year and a half. Her kids and my kids, it was a really tight squeeze. 3 bedroom, 6 kids, 2 adults. It was brutal, and but we split everything down the middle. So I basically cut all my bills in half, and then any cash that she gave me, I would use for the mortgage, and all of the regular bills, like the utility bills, I put on credit cards. So we would split, like, electric bill, $40, $40. She would give me the cash, $40. That went towards me paying the mortgage because I had to pay cash for the mortgage. I can't put the mortgage on a credit card. And I put the utility bills on a credit card. So that way I had the cash to pay the mortgage because I didn't even have enough to split all the bills. And they were really expensive, maybe really inexpensive. Maybe I'm going to say our bills total were $1,000 a month and we split them. So that's how much of a struggle it was. I couldn't split $1,000. So out of the money that she gave me, I used it to pay the mortgage, and I used the rest of the money to, and then I used the credit cards to actually pay the utilities each month. So I did rack up a bunch of credit card debt, paying for utilities, but it kept me, the credit cards, as you guys know, as you follow my story, are being paid off. So that's because I had a greater good and I knew that. The second way that I, my second strategy for trying to stay financially stable while being a single mom and running a business was eBay. So anything that I didn't wear anymore or the kids didn't wear anymore, I sold on eBay. Anything that anyone else didn't want or hand-me-downs that I got, I would keep the crappy stuff for us and sell the rest of the stuff on eBay. So, like, if we got nice name brand stuff like Nike or something like that, I would sell it on eBay. And I would keep the crappy stuff because they're kids and they don't care. And that stuff would sell. So that helped me. I still literally sell on eBay to this day. And, I have rental properties and people always leave stuff behind and I sell the stuff on eBay. It's like free inventory. And eBay really, I probably will do like maybe like $100, $200 a month in eBay, maybe, or every 3 months in eBay, which is not much. But I mean, when I tell you we didn't have anything at all, like, that helped a lot, like just trying to make those minimum payments on the credit cards. So I sold stuff on eBay, and I still do. So if the boys have like leftover sneakers that are decent, I'll put them on eBay for a couple dollars, like $4, right? Even though they might not cost $50. Essentially, you're not going to do anything but either pass it down, but somebody buys them because most people don't want to pay $50 for their kids' shoes, regardless of how much money you have. So eBay is still something that I use to this day, and it really helped me with my journey, because it was clutch and paying a lot of bills. The third hack or strategy that I used to stay financially stable as I could, basically making sure I made my minimum payments on my credit cards so I wouldn't get bad credit, is hand-me-downs for my boys. So purchasing clothes for kids is really expensive. Brand new clothes is really expensive. Even if you go to the Goodwill, it's expensive. So $3 for a pair of shorts, $4 for a pair of, say it's $5 for a pair of shorts, or $3, whatever, but you get 5 pair of shorts. $3 at 5 is $15. 2 kids, that's $30. Then get shirts. So we're gonna say 5 shirts for $2. That's $10 a kid. So 10, 10, and 30. That's $50. I didn't have $50. That's a lot. So hand me down. So I took clothes from as many people as I could, as many as many people as I could. I took clothes from and I kept them, to the point where I literally this year had to go through everything and be like, okay, Smith, you do not need to keep all these hand-me-downs. Somebody else can be blessed with them, because you are a hoarder at this point. Because I was so afraid that I couldn't buy my kids sneakers or clothes, which is like, you know, when you're have 2 little kids and you're responsible for them, you know, that's kind of scary. Number 4. So my number 4 hack or strategy, by staying financially stable while being a single mom, owning a business, is I did as much free stuff as I could with them. Okay, so if there was a parade, we're going to it. If there was like a festival or something like that, some sort of anything free there, which, to be honest with you, when you're broke, you really find out a lot of cool stuff that you can do. We would go to the park all the time, and they were literally at the park like every day. We would go to the park every day, and we would play at the park. Like, so we would play, like, take a soccer ball, we would play soccer at the park, play football at the park, play basketball at the park, whatever. They were really little, so we mostly did soccer on the sand. But the lake, okay, because swimming is really a big deal to me. Learning how to swim and knowing how to swim as an adult is like, a lot of people don't. So it's important. It was important for me to keep them in the water if I could. And like, we go to the pool now, and I don't have a pass. It's $40 every single time I go. That's crazy. Okay. Granted, we have the money now to pay for it, but that's crazy. So we would go to the lake, and honestly, I would still go to the lake, but the lake is shut down because it's like too dried up or something right now. So you can't go swim in the lake. We would literally go every day to the lake. Yep, every day we would go to the lake, and the weekends for a fact. But if they were home, we would go to the lake. I would pack like a suitcase, like a thing of lunches for us, and we would go to the free lake, sit out, and they would go swim, play with kids. So that, you know, that was another way that, you know, because paying for Chuck E. Cheese or going to the pool and stuff like that, that stuff is expensive and adds up really quick. If you don't have it, you don't have it. And number 5, this is the last strategy for being a single mom and staying financially stable while starting my business, which I didn't have as much time to go do. I have a part-time job, and I didn't have too much help with the kids. So, because I don't live around my family, I took the kids to the office with me, especially when they were really young. Now they're older, so it's kind of hard to keep them like engaged. But when they were younger, okay, I would take them to the office with me so I wouldn't have to pay for daycare. There was a point in time where I did have them in daycare, and then there was a point in time where they came with me for a couple months. So they were young. I had couches there, like I literally had toys there and everything, like, so they could set up and sleep there, like take their naps on the couch, and they could play. I literally had like a ball pit and everything in the back for a while. My landlord knows, okay? They were my kids though. So, everybody's like, this is so nice. You know, you can bring your kids with you. And that, I'm like, that's kind of why I started this business, so I could gain the freedom to be able to be with my sons whenever I wanted to. So quick recap, 5 ways that I stayed financially stable while being a single mom. So I know a lot of single moms out there, like, can I do it? Can I do it? Like, these are some hacks. So free stuff, hand-me-downs. Okay, going to do free activities. I mean, not free stuff, but yeah, hand-me-downs, as many hand-me-downs as you can. They do not care about Nike. Wear Nike. Okay, at one point they will, and when that point comes, then do it. Selling things on old things on eBay, which is, it's so simple to use eBay now. Like, click, 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 take a picture, put it up there. Okay. I wasn't trying to get the most money out of stuff. Like, I wanted, you know, a few dollars here and there because I wanted it to sell, and I wanted it to sell fast so I could make money and just keep it coming in when I needed it. Like, just keep the flow going, because, you know, it's used stuff anyway. Also house hacking. So getting roommates, worked out really good for me as far as like keeping the bills up, and taking the kids with you so you don't have to pay for daycare expenses, because that stuff is really, really pricey. Really pricey. Especially when you have 2 close in age, and if they're still in diapers, really expensive. Okay. If you guys have any other financial tips of how you stayed financially stable when you started your business, or what kind of business maybe you started, drop them below for the single moms to get some ideas and give them some encouragement to maybe start on their own. That way you're not bound by clocking in and clocking out with another employer. Talk to you later.